backyard vegetable gardeners. Welcome to the Backyard Vegetable Garden channel. Today is Monday, January 29th, 2024, and I sure hope you're having a great day wherever it is you're at. In today's video, I'll be introducing you to my new beginner gardener series aimed specifically for the new gardener or those who's been thinking about starting a garden for the first time. In this short video series, I'll be teaching you everything that I wish I knew that first year I planted my first garden. We'll start with the basics. We'll begin with selecting the right seeds for crops that'll grow in your area, how to start seeds and get them transplanted into the ground, as well as taking care of those plants and making sure that you got a good harvest. We'll talk about diseases and pest issues and how you can deal with them. But overall, this course will be what I wish I would have knew when I started my first garden. Now, as with many of you, I spent a lot of hours on the internet that first year trying to figure out everything I could about growing a garden. I don't know about you, but I didn't come from an agricultural or a horticultural background. I learned a little bit about growing plants and earth science and in biology back in my high school days, but I kicked that to the curb a long time ago. Now, I'm glad that God gave us a mind that has a retention for information, and some of that did stick. But that first year growing a garden, it was a little puny. The second garden we planted was back during the whole COVID thing. And to be quite honest with you, we just needed a way of occupying our time and keeping our mind in a good place. So what we did was we each decided we was going to do a little 4x4 box, all 6 of us in the family. And we decided we was going to use a book to help us called Square Foot Gardening by Mel Bartholomew. And to be quite honest, we did really good as far as little 4x4 boxes go. But by the third year, we decided to step things up, or at least I did. Most of the family was involved for the beginning. After that, it was just me and my wife and my son. The other kids decided that they were going to find better things to do. But what we did was we continued with the square foot gardening method, and we also extended the garden to include some row crops like some corn, which you can't grow a lot of corn in a 4x4 box or really any raised bed scenario. If you want to grow enough corn to actually enjoy, you got to plant it in rows. And so that's what we did. And we also grew some peas, and I did a lot of tomatoes that year. But by the third and fourth years, the garden had really grown, and we decided to have another row garden where we could grow lots of green beans and plenty of potatoes and lots of corn. And then finally, we extended the garden again to include some raised bed planters, which has been really enjoyable. My wife particularly enjoys those planter boxes. So to keep the video short, if you're new to gardening or you've been thinking about growing a garden for the first time, you'll surely want to check out this video series produced from a gardener for gardeners. We want clicks, we want you to share it, we want to grow the channel, but the goal isn't any of that. The goal is to help people grow food and be happy doing it right in their own backyard. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you've got some friends that might be interested in this topic, why don't you share it with them, folks? And you can also follow us on other social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook, where I share other gardening related topics that's not quite suitable for this platform. And wherever it is you're at, we sure hope you're having a great day. Thank you for watching the video. See you on the next one.